All right, so we just received this awesome package from AquaView. This is our AquaView camera for the boat. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox it, and then we're gonna do the install on the boat. And this is an item that is gonna keep you safe, and at the same time you'll feel good inside that you know that there's nothing going wrong on your boat. Whether you're there or not there, you can see everything from your cell phone anywhere in the world, and that way you know that your boat is safe. So stay tuned. All right, so after you open the package up, take everything out, and this is what you get inside there. You get instructions, you get the camera all set up with the bracket, and you get more accessories here. You have like an extension cord, the mounting bracket for the solar panel. You get the solar panel. Here's the wire, but it has an extension wire in there in case you needed to put it farther away from the unit. You get some installation screws and all that for the full installation of it. So basically, this is all the stuff you get right there. And now we're ready to install the camera on the boat, and I'm going to show you what to do to get the camera programmed and working. All right, so we'll see you on the next step. All right, guys, we have a special offer for you. Enjoy a total peace of mind with our promo code and get the 4G camera kit for only $150. That's a $100 savings of the $250 regular price, and receive unlimited 4G data service for only $35 a month, people. Only $35 per month. No contract, no obligation, with complete 100% lifetime replacement on the camera. So click here now to get your special offer. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a special addition to the boat, the Canoe 795. Here we have a camera. It's called AquaView. This AquaView camera is the best thing I've seen on the market, because I have no other way to put a camera here, because we have no Wi-Fi. And if you have Wi-Fi, then you have to pay for Wi-Fi, connect to the Wi-Fi, and so on and so forth. In this camera here, you don't need Wi-Fi, because this is a 4G camera. It's connected just like your cell, and the only thing it needs is power. And guess what? You get the power from the solar panel that comes with it. So it's an easy install. The only thing we have to do here, install the bracket, 4 screws, connect the solar panel to it, and it has the connection right under there. And then once you connect it to your app, and you have camera 24/7 access from your cell phone anywhere in the world that you're at, so you can watch your boat. And the best thing is not even just that. If somebody comes in close to the range of the camera, it'll alert you on the app saying somebody is around the camera, and you'll start getting footage immediately. Now, the other good thing that this camera has, right there in the middle, there's lights, really strong LED lights. It'll startle anyone who comes in the boat at nighttime, and they're gonna run for their lives, because they don't know what's going on. They don't know if somebody's here live, and they don't know. So with this camera, I'm gonna have peace of mind 24/7. When I'm here, it's fine, but when I'm home thinking about my boat, what's going on over there, the weather, whatever, you can see through this camera everything you need to see right through your app. Awesome. I mean, I can't say anything better. And we're going to go ahead and try it out, use it up, and I'll give you another update video showing you the usage and how good it's been working. It comes with everything you need. You have little things like this, but in the boat here you're not going to use any of these plastic things. And the screws, they look like they're stainless steel, so that's good, so they won't corrode or get rusted up. And then you have this extension for your solar panel, so if you don't have the solar panel close by, you can put it anywhere on your roof with this extension here. This little thing here, I guess it's I mean, I don't know what else you would use this for. I haven't had to use it for anything other than to push in the SD card that was sticking out a little bit, which I'll explain in a few minutes that I had an issue on the installation. This here, drill template, so you don't even have to do anything. You just stick this where you're going to put it, make the markings, drill your holes, and you're done. It has the screws that you can use, and we're ready to go. So here we go. Okay, first thing we're going to do is take out the screws that we're going to use. We're going to use these here because I like the tapered heads on the screw. And all you need is just 4 of them, so we're going to go ahead and take the 4 out. And next thing we're going to do is find a drill bit that's a little thinner than that, so that way we can make the hole a little smaller, so the screws will be nice and tight in the space. Alright, we're looking for the drill bit that is a little bit smaller than the screw. In this one you can see the threads are a little bit bigger than the drill bit, so we're going to try one of them first and make sure it's okay. And then again, we're going to always use, once we do the drill bit hole, we're going to use a countersink to sink the edge of the gel coat so we don't have no cracking, because once you put the bolt, the little screw inside that hole and you start turning it, it cracks the gel coat all the way around and it looks really horrible. So what the solution for it is using a countersink, which we have right here. And I'm going to use this one right here, the small one, or maybe even the smaller one since the screws are smaller. I think this one's just fine. Do the countersink and then you put the screw in as needed. Alright, so the first thing we're doing here is doing the hole, the first hole. Okay, that's the first hole there. Now we're going to do the countersink, so we will have no cracking gel coats, which is a horrible thing for a boat. You know, when you get the gel coat to crack all the way around, it looks horrible. So we do the countersink now, and that is not going to allow the gel coat to break. Next thing we're going to do is get one of the screws. I'm going to put it in the corner here. Get your screwdriver and put it into the first hole we just made. The reason we do this is that way we can put the first screw in, put it in place, adjust it, and then mark the other 3 holes where we want them. There's no mistake that way, so you can see how it sits in there and not be like crooked or out of place or anything like that. Okay, this one's about to get nice and tight, and here we go. Okay, now what we do is we step back, look at it, make sure it's straight the way we want it, and little angle this way. It's just me, I'm really picky. People, you don't have to be as picky as me, but this is the way I like to do it. I like to do it right the first time. But anyway, let's see here, let me go back. Yeah, I think it's a little bit on the bottom this way, and that should be fine. Right there. Yeah, I'm happy there. All right, let's go ahead and do the other markings for the other 3 holes, and then we'll drill the 3 holes, and then we're ready to install the solar panel, and that's it. We're done after that, so there's really nothing else to do with these cameras. This is the best thing about these AquaView cameras. You don't need anything else, just 4 holes, the solar panel, hook it on, and you're ready to go. Alright, we just did all 3 markings with our pencil or pen. Now we take this off, and we can probably just put it to the side here temporarily. And now we're ready to drill the other 3 holes. You can see the hole right here. We just marked it right there. Put this to the side, and we're ready to do the other 3 holes. One, 2, and 3. All right, and don't forget the countersink. We don't want that gel coat to crack. Let's do that. Countersink. Next one. And the third one. Right. Basically that's it. Alright, we loosened up here a little bit so we can turn it over to the side there. Get the screw, put it on the first hole there, and just screw it in. Really simple. All you have to do is 4 holes, put the 4 screws in there, and you're done. Okay, next screw. Alright, to me, this whole installation, the hardest part was screwing in those 4 screws, and not because it's tough or hard to do, it's just that your arm hurts after a while and turning. So, but don't use a drill, because you may end up just breaking something there and making it worse. So I just go back and double check them. That one's perfectly tight. Go a little bit more. That's tight. That's tight. And tight. All right, ready to go. Now, we're basically done. All we have to do is just screw the camera in there, put the position that you want to see, and you're done. So this is how simple this is. All right, next thing, we're going to put the camera in place. And we have this little thing here. You can move it in any position to make it easy, because you have to screw this on there. Yeah, is it getting me? Yeah, it looks like it's going in. Yeah, it's going in. See it? Get closer. All right, once you put the camera in, then you want to use the little Allen wrench that comes with it, and you want to tighten this little thing here so the camera can stay in the position that you have it in. Now, once you have it where you want it, you may want to come back and readjust it, because on the app it's the only way to see where you have it pointed at. So you're going to have to use the app, look at it, and then adjust it as you need it. So basically that's all there is to it. The next thing we're going to do is install the solar panel on the top, so that way it charges the battery all the time and you don't have to deal with anything at all, because it just does everything on its own. All right, the next thing we're going to do is connect the solar panel, and it brings this extension here. We only need a little bit of this extension, so most of it is going to be tied up like that, and it's going to be hidden out of view, so we won't see it. Now, one of the things that I like about this is this connection here. This one here goes to your camera. This one here goes to the solar panel, or vice versa. You have to check. I haven't done it yet. But this thing here comes with this little thing. Now you can put your wire in there, and it has the other half, and you just snap it together, and that way you can waterproof your connection and not have any issues with water coming in. They thought about everything in this camera, so I really keep on liking it more and more as I go along. All right, and so far we've tried the camera right here. I'm going to try it right now. And I have my son out there, and we're going to go ahead and get into the app. Okay, we just got a notification there's someone out there, which is awesome. And there we go right there. That's the view right there. Say hi. Go, there you go. So the next thing we're doing is running the wire. And running the wire is really up to you. You're going to run it to your satisfaction, to your likings. I'm doing it this way, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the excess of the wire under here where I cannot see it, and then put a little clip that holds it in place, and you'll never see it. So I don't like seeing wires, so I'm going to have just the wire coming through, going to the camera. So we're going to go ahead and run the wire to the top so we can put the solar panel. That's our next thing. All right, so we got the wire up here, right there. It's coming in from that little edge there, so the wires is under here, so you won't see it. Now the next thing we're going to do is connect the solar panel to that, and then we're putting these little weatherproofing caps. That'll be the next thing we do. All right, this is how it looks before I put the other end of the cap, and then this other end just goes above it, and I'll need 2 hands for that, so I'll be right back. All right, we have that cap on there protecting the wire connection, And for now, I'm just going to leave the wire here until we're ready to tie this down on the top of the roof here. For now, I'm just going to leave it there so the sun can charge the camera. Meanwhile, and we have the wire coming from the edge here. And of course, I'm going to do a little tie here so you won't see the wires hanging or anything like that. We're just going to go in through here and then connect on the bottom of the camera. You have a little connector right there for the power. Alright, all we'd have to do now is just take off this little protected thing here. And that's it. Right under here, there's a little cap right there that I just took off. That's where you connect this little wire to. So we're going to go ahead and connect that. Okay, we're connected. Now, the excess wire that I have here, I'm just going to go ahead and feed it upward like that. And like you know me earlier, I'm a little picky, so I'm going to make sure that none of this wire is visible to the naked eye. Quote, unquote, that's me, not let's see. But I'll hide it, put a little clip or something on there. I'll show you that later on. And for now, we have the solar panel connected. We have the camera connected. We have the adjustment done. We can get and see this whole side all the way to that whole side of the boat, and the engine, which is the important parts. And we're ready to run. We're ready to go. I mean, that's all the installation is. And like I said, the hardest part is probably screwing in the 4 screws, and that's it. Everything else is just plug and play. You don't have to do anything else. So we'll talk about the connection to the app, and that'll be next. The first thing you need to do is to download the app. It is called U-Box, U-B-O-X, on your app store. There's 2 ways to do it. One, through the instructions and a QR code, or just go directly to the app store and download it. Alright guys, we're ready to connect the camera to your app, and it's really simple. Alright, next you're going to power on the camera. All you have to do is press the button right here that I'm showing. Next you will see a blinking light in front of the camera. It should start off with blue and red, and sometimes it'll go to both at the same time like you see here on the screen. It could take up to 1 minute for the blue light to stay on completely. Once the blue light is on fixed, then you're ready to go to the next step. If after 1 minute the blue light doesn't come on fixed, then we go to the troubleshooting step, which I had to do in order to fix the problem. The problem we had was that the SIM card wasn't inserted fully, and that's why we never got the blue light to come on fixed. So remember those cute little tweezers that we didn't know what we needed for? Well, here where they came in really handy, we used the end of the tweezers to push in the SIM card back into place again. After we pushed in the SIM card, we repowered the camera, and after a few seconds we got the solid blue light that we need to go to the next step. Next, you're going to click on Add a Device. Next, press Set Up 4G Device. Then press Blue Light is Solid, and then Next to continue. In this step, you will need to scan the QR code that is located behind the camera on a sticker. Now, all you have to do is just wait until the camera connects to the 4G network. The camera connection with the app is now complete, and you will get a chance to rename the camera. In my case, I renamed it Boat Cam. Alright, so here we have the accessories we're going to use to be able to tie down the wire. This is one of them already in place, and we want to have the wire nice and neat, not a mess or anything like that. So it's coming from here to here, and then we're going to go over to this side here and tuck the excessive wire under this little cover here, which is this right here. We're going to use what we need, and then when we're done, we're just going to tuck it in there and keep it out of sight. So we're just going to go through here like that there. Alright, and it looks awesome from this side here. And here are these little plastic things. They sell these in hardware. We get them on Amazon. I'll probably put a link on the description of this video so you can find them. And I have this one that I had for a long time. I may use this one for the big bunch of wires up there. to keep it in place. And these little things come with little tie wraps, so you can tie wrap the wire. And the rest of the stuff is just self-explanatory. We're going to be using this to cut the excessive of the tape and things we're going to use. This tape here, this is what I recommend. It's mounting tape. This thing is like super aggressive. Wherever you put this thing at, it's not going to go anywhere. And it can hold for a long time under the sun. It could hold in cold weather, rain, exterior, interior. This thing is like the best thing, and this is what we're going to use to hold down the solar panel in place. And basically that's it. And one more item is this here: spray of alcohol and a clean towel. So every time you're going to put one of these things in place, you want to just go ahead and clean it up, make sure it has good adhesion. All right, so here we go. So we're cleaning the surface here with the alcohol, so the tape is going to adhere really well and it won't come off. And since it's alcohol, it'll dry up really fast. And here we have that tape, the mount tape. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut pieces and put it over this thing here. Cut out the excess on the edges. We're going to cut it and then leave the center completely covered. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this piece off here. That there, like that. And just for the purpose of not having this too deep in there, I want to put another piece in there so that it fills in that little crevice there, so it's a little low still. So I want the tape to be adhering on the top of the roof. So we're going to go ahead and cut another piece and put it in the middle there as well. See how it sticks really hard. Okay, here it goes with this piece. And we're going to take off the red part again. And I think with that much in there, I think we're fine. So we're going to go ahead and put the solar panel where we want it on the roof, and then we're ready to run the rest of the wire. So stay tuned. Alright guys, we have a special offer for you. Enjoy a total peace of mind with our promo code and get the 4G camera kit for only $150. That's a $100 savings of the $250 regular price, and receive unlimited 4G data service for only $35 a month, people. Only $35 per month. No contract, no obligation, with complete 100% lifetime replacement on the camera. So click here now to get your special offer. All right, this is the area I'm going to choose for that solar panel right there. That's the tape, and I already cleaned up this here with alcohol. I did the section a little bit bigger than I really would need it to, but I just want to make sure wherever I put it at, and it stays there fixed permanently with that tape on there. All right, so we're going to go ahead and choose a space here, put it down, and I'll be right back because I'm going to need 2 hands for that. So here we go. But you can see really simple here. It's real simple. You can do yourself, and you could do it to whatever you need. If you're going to put it in a different position, it will be different. But the wire there doesn't look too intrusive. It blends in with the white. You can't hardly see it well going up to the canvas area up there to the roof. And up here is, you'll see this little bit of wire right there, and it has one of the clips there, the other one under there. And then up here you have a clip there, the little extra wire, another clip there, and it goes on the edge there. and all the way to the bottom here. In the bottom here I have a little excess here in case you need to move the panel sideways or up and down. You can adjust this any way you want. And this thing here, it's really on there. It doesn't even move. So we'll be checking on that from time to time just to make sure that it's working fine. If not, there's another way that we can do this. There's a piece under here with 2 screws that you take off, and that piece you can screw it to the top here. I don't like to make any extra holes in the roof that I don't need, so I didn't do it that way. What I did is I used the mounting tape, which is working really well, and it doesn't even move from there. So we'll be checking time to time. We'll be checking on it and see if it's working fine. I just have to cut these extra pieces here. I'll just cut them off now, and the wire just goes through here into there and all the way down to the bottom. And I think this is the cleanest way we can do it, that you can't see wires hanging all over the place. All right guys, we're completed with the AquaView cam installation. We did everything. The solar panel is on, everything's connected, and everything's working fine. I love the camera because I'm able to now, from home, anytime I have any concerns with the boat, all I have to do is open the app and I'll be looking at live views from the boat right in here. And if somebody even gets close to the boat, you'll get a notification that there is some kind of motion in front of the boat here. So I mean, what better than that for 30 something, $40 a month? I mean, you can't beat that. You don't even have to have a Wi-Fi connection. You don't need anything at all. And so anybody who has a boat that is not close to you, but it's in your heart and you want to know what's going on 24/7, this is the thing you need. AquaView cam, the best thing that ever happened to all boat captains. So I hope you like this video. I hope it helps you. And if it does, please don't forget to like the video, and if you can subscribe, that'll make me happy and it'll make my day. So thank you so much for your support and all the things you guys do and the comments and all that. So thank you very much. And if you do like this camera, there'll be a link in the description of this video, and sometimes all the way on the top here you'll see a little thing that pops up once in a while on the video, and that's the link that you can click on there, go directly to their website and order a camera, because they have such an awesome, super awesome deal right now for everyone who buys one of these cameras. So check it out, and see you on the next video, hopefully in the sandbar. Peace from the Keys.